Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC. MATIC is grinding its way higher. MATIC has reacted to the micro support region down here that we defined in the last video, but really MATIC is only halfway there in a 5-wave pattern. So we want to talk about that. At the moment, we are exploring whether MATIC has really confirmed or has really formed a wave 2 low on the 5th of July. Is it confirmed? No, but we are watching for it. The chart shows what we need to see for a first 5-wave pattern. And why is that important? Because without a 5-wave pattern, there is no low. So we are watching that 5-wave pattern in development as it develops in real time. And that allows us to identify divergences or any diversions, not divergences, any diversions from that. It's just loading, but we are identifying, we're watching for any diversions, for anything that is unusual. Let me just reload the chart, and that allows us to understand when support levels break and so on. It's just from an Elliott wave point of view so important to watch for these 5-wave patterns, because we know that these 5-wave patterns, they tell us when the price has shifted or started to shift the trend to the upside. This is now zoomed in. You can see that it is possible that on the 5th of July a low has been established. I mean, the chart essentially has a lot to prove for various reasons that we discussed in previous videos. I can only identify 3 waves up so far, but not even a 3rd wave as such, because while some people might call this here a 3rd wave, it's not reached the 1.38 extension. That's normally my minimum, guidelines, not rules, but guidelines. So some people might call this a 4th wave, okay? And then maybe one more high for a 5th wave. But I have learned over the years that if a 3rd wave doesn't reach the 1.38 extension, at least in crypto, it often doesn't hold a higher low in the subsequent pullback. So to really get a first confirmation that we've bottomed, I need to see the 3rd wave get to 58.8 cents at least. That's the 1.38 extension. But looking at the microstructures of the 3rd wave, is if this here is an A wave, the top that formed on the 17th of July, then the C wave should really get to 61 cents or higher. So I'm watching for a 3rd wave to get possibly to 61 cents. Then we need to see a wave 4, and the wave 5 should get to 63 or even 65 cents. So it has a lot to prove. At the moment, it looks as if maybe the B wave has bottomed. That's wave B of 3. Could easily still test the support region again. That would make it even more messy. No, so it just has a lot to prove. I mean, the chart doesn't tell us that we have to get 5 waves up. It's telling us we need to be on the side of caution, because at best this is a diagonal pattern, or it's just a corrective rally. Yeah, that's the other scenario. If we break below 48 cents, then I have to assume the market has failed to form a 5-wave pattern. Can't trust it at all. And yeah, it could then still rally maybe in a larger correction, but it's just about being picky with the charts, understanding if the market has given us any confirmation that a low has been established, and MATIC hasn't done that yet. So I think the levels are clear. We have to watch for these. I'm going to track these, but bear in mind that we don't have a reliable bottoming confirmation until we see all those 5 waves. Once these 5 waves are completed, we can call that a potentially complete diagonal pattern in a wave 1, and we can add the next support zone, which should then lead to a higher low, where the price can hold a higher low, and that's an area to position oneself potentially for the 3rd wave rally. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We first want to see that the market can form a 5-wave move up. So still important to be skeptical. MATIC has a lot to prove, but this shows you an ideal roadmap for a 5-wave pattern. That's my update about MATIC. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.